Hello. This video is going to show you how to use DemoCreator and how it will help educators record video lessons and the amazing AI tools that DemoCreator has. I'm going to go ahead and open the Wondershare DemoCreator. It's open. It pulls up this window. It shows me all of my projects that I have down here. And then it gives me two options. I can start video recording or I can go into the video editor. So I'm going to go ahead and just select the video recorder option and get started. This screen gives me a ton of choices. So it asks me, what would I like to record? Do I want to record just my screen? Do I want to record just myself on camera? Do I want to record just audio? So today I'm just going to record the screen, and DemoCreator gives you this great toolbar down here. I do have the option. I already have selected full screen and that's what I want today, but you can do a custom selection or you can resize to fit wherever you want these videos to go. Right away before you record, you want to make sure that your microphone is working and ready. You also have the option to use your built-in camera or another camera that you have attached to your laptop. So I am going to use the integrated webcam. And you see it gives me a box here, and there I am. So I actually have the background AI portrait on, but I'm gonna turn this off. And as you can see, my background's like a little busy. I can change this later or I can do it now. And so I'm just gonna leave it as my busy background now. In the editor, we can change that anyways. I can also change if I want a square with a border, without a border, fade away, but I can change all of this in the editor also. I can also move this around my screen if I want, but I can do that in the editor as well. One of the things I really love about DemoCreator is the ability to do the teleprompter. I think it is awesome because my audience won't see that after the recording is over, but I'm able to read off of it. I have some text here that I'm going to go ahead and paste in, and you'll see if I push play here, it starts moving the content. Now that we've seen some of the basic setup functions, let's go ahead and start recording. So pressing that recording button, it gives me a 3, 2, 1 countdown. And now I'm going to go ahead and read from the teleprompter. Hi everyone, welcome back. If you're a teacher looking for a smart, and let's pretend that's all I wanted to record today. And I'm going to go ahead and stop recording. A screen will pop up with a preview of the recording so I can watch it back. I want to go ahead right into the advanced editing options. So I'm going to select that. First thing I'm going to do is grab my screen recording and pull it right down to my timeline. So this is where all the magic happens in DemoCreator. You can see my audio here. You can see my camera that was embedded inside the video. And then you can also see my video presentation of my screen. What I like to do is extend my timeline so you can see more specific areas. Like for instance, this little bit of time right here was before I began speaking. So I want to get rid of that. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to highlight all 3 lines here. I'm going to go ahead and put my yellow line here. This is the playhead, so you can stick this anywhere that you want. And I am going to split this off. So I can come up here and do that. And now I can delete these out. Now let's get into the fun stuff, all the AI. What I really love is the audio effects. And so I have this AI denoise option. I can just drag it right into my audio and you see the AI denoise is right here. You also have a little tool area up here. I can put my noise level down, up. You also have an AI voice cleaner over here and I can turn that on. And if I come over here, you see now I have a drop down arrow. And so I have AI voice cleaner and AI denoise. Anything extra that it hears in the background, it will take that out. Now remember I talked to you about all those video effects. I have video effects up here. Love this AI portrait, so I'm going to drag it right onto here. I have mirror, border, AI portrait, and AI beauty filters. AI portrait, this is where I was telling you, here's my video, right? So I can move it around the screen so I don't have to worry about moving it when I'm actually recording. I can make myself bigger in some parts. If I only want to do an introduction here, I can just select my video component and I can split that off. I want this to go back and be small and tiny in the corner. Watch what happens when I play this back. And now I'm going to go ahead and you see that my video portion moved and I can resize it and split those clips so that I can move my video around wherever I want. More about this video. And so I could do edge thickness. I also have presets where I could change my background. So remember I had that busy background, or I can keep it black in the background. What I really like is messing around with these borders. I can have a border around me. I can also change to a square. Once I have my video and audio and all that set up, I like to start adding in my annotation and any text I want. I can go to annotations. I can choose any of these. Once I decide decide on one, I have to drag it to my timeline. If I move my playhead, you can see on it is actually moving. Now, if I save this as a preset to my annotations tool, it's now sitting in there. If I want to add text, I'm going to go ahead and pull this text down. I have the text, and once it's selected, I can change this. I can make edits as needed to make this larger. I can change the font. Here's that save as preset again. If I come to text, you'll see that preset sitting right here. And anytime I'm making lessons or tutorials, I love having like a focus feature turned on my screen timeline. I like selecting cursor effects, pulling a cursor highlight down. You can see cursor highlight sits here. I can choose a color. I can also drop down the opacities, and at any time I can turn this cursor highlight off. One other thing I haven't mentioned yet is the pan and zoom. Great if you want to zoom into something on your screen. I'm going to pull this right down here and let's watch what happens.
And now I'm going to go ahead and read.
Within DemoCreator, you have a ton of different options for pan and zoom. One last final touch is adding those subtitles. I'm going to select add subtitles. DemoCreator auto generates these. Select auto subtitles and select start. My subtitles are now on here. I can make edits to them. I can even use templates to change what those subtitles look like once you're done. You can come over here to export. Here's where you can name your project, decide what format you want to download it in. I'm going to download this to my PC, so then I'm going to just go ahead and select export. I hope you enjoyed learning about DemoCreator today. Make sure to try out DemoCreator.